Hello viewers, how are you doing? You see that the seed we planted has started germinating. You know, the other day we talked about how we went with our group, Ndenasobia, making demands or requests for the creation of Anioma State. And we later told you there is a move for that in the house. And some people are like, you need to present videos for us. Now I'm going to show you the video to show you that it's a reality. Actually, we made that move. After going to the house to submit our request, we went to Ned Nwoko, and it is Ned Nwoko that is moving the motion. You need to watch this video and we'll be right back.
The efforts are not a novel initiative, but rather a continuation of a long-standing demand for the creation of Anioma State.
We can never have enough states, but there are some very historical clamor, like the creation of Anioma State. Anioma is a very homogeneous people, currently occupying 9 local government areas of Delta State, and out of that 9 local government areas, we have we have 6 of them that are oil and gas producing. And I'm sure you know Asaba, the location of Asaba. Asaba has grown really and has all the potentials. We have what it takes to be a state. There are many states in Nigeria that have just 8 local governments, but mine senatorial district will have 9. So it is the right thing to do. As a matter of fact, for the past 20 years, we've been asking for Anioma State. All the kings from a place have been asking for Anioma State. Our socio-economic leadership called the Anioma have been asking for Anioma State, and most of the political class too. So we are clamoring for it. Whether at the end of the day it is now geographically said to be in South-South or Southeast is another issue. There have been many, over 20 years, the kings of Anioma, led by the Asaba of Asaba and the Obi of Owa, have led many delegations to various presidents, starting with Obasanjo's time, to Yar'Adua's time, to Goodluck Jonathan's time, and to Buhari's time. And the only president that we've not discussed with is this current president. And so it's not a new thing. I'm not starting a new thing. It's something that has been there. And we all know that it is desirable. It is a state that has the potentials and rich in resources. So it's not just one of those states that will be struggling to survive. We do have things that will make us to do well as a state. It's like 5 fingers. You know, they have 5 states. Just imagine 5 fingers, 5 states. So if you want an additional finger that represents a state, you go and cut the 5 states that you already have. No, you look for a finger elsewhere to add to it to expand your territory. And that's what I'm proposing. Having an Olu state is like cutting a finger or 2 and counting it as 1, or counting it as 2 rather, you know.
Have you heard that? It is no longer stories or this and that or something that are about to start. That is the house, and that is Ned Nwoko. The move has been made for Anioma State. And Ned Nwoko is not the first person to start this. It's a long-standing demand, even from the time of Dennis Osadebe and the rest of them. It's a historical demand. And Anioma is fit to be a state. Some of the states have 8 local governments. Anioma is 9 local governments, and they have mineral resources, gas, and you know they are more than qualified to be a state. In case you don't know, they have all the potentials. And another thing is that the people of this area actually wants to be on their own. Several people, including the Igwes, you know, this is not the first time such demand has been made, and from people of that area. And according to Ned Nwoko, Southeast can have 6 states. And even if Southeast is not going to have 6 states, we from the Southeast support the creation of Anioma State, whether it's going to be in South, wherever. Remember, these are a homogeneous people. These are people who speak one language. And if you want to look at the Delta State map, Anioma is almost cutting, a big chunk, almost half of the state. Anioma people seems to be, if you talk about them in numbers, numerical, Anioma people seem to be the largest in Delta State. But how many times have they had the opportunity to be governor of Delta State? It was only once, Okowa. So it's like they're not getting a fair share too. And for the sake that they speak one language they all understand, they are coming together to make such demand. A lot of organizations in Anioma are backing them, apart from the traditional rulers. We're talking about Izu Anioma, Ohaneze Ndibo, a lot of them. They are demanding to have their state. It is no longer, they are talking about it, this has been presented to the House. And like we said, it is not a new thing. The people of the area needs it. Anioma should be free. Yes, Anioma is a goal. Anioma, if you want to help the Ndibo, to make Ndibo better, even if it's not going to be a Southeast state, to make Ndibo better, Anioma State needs to be carved out. Yes. The Igbos in Anioma need to have their own state. And if you want to conduct a referendum among them, you will see the result. That at least 99% wants to be, of Anioma people wants to be on their own. So Anioma is a goal, and you've seen it. Senator Ned Nwoko has started or moved the motion. We implore Southeast senators, yes, from Southeast, to back that move. And the Anioma senators, all in the House, including the House of Representatives, they should throw their weight behind this move, because it is a move in the right direction. Anioma State is a banner. I see even Anioma State, the clamor of Anioma State, yielding a better result compared to that of Olu State. I don't even know what Olu State will add to us. Like we said in earlier videos, it will only break us, further fragment us. It is adding nothing to us. What we need right now is an Anioma State. I pray those who are sponsoring them or behind the Olu State to jettison the move and support an Anioma State. Viewers, what do you think? Add your comment on the comment section. Please share this video widely as you see it. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't. Bye-bye for now.